дорогие друзья! I'm happy to see you today on my YouTube channel, Russian for Everybody. Today's lesson is devoted to Russian verbs with suffixes ova, yeva. So, let's look at them at first. Here I introduce you some Russian verbs with suffixes ova, yeva. It's the title of this page. Gлагол means verb, and ova, yeva, it's suffixes, which will be the main topic of today's lesson. These verbs is a very popular group. That's why I give you here. What's important, it's not all Russian verbs that have such suffixes. But all of them, what's its main point, have the same endings, the same way of producing the present tense. So, and also you need to know that the group of ova stem verbs is very productive and includes many words with foreign roots. Like on the right column, like фотографировать, анализировать, тестировать, игнорировать, регистрировать, программировать, командовать, рекомендовать и организовать. So I think that if you know English language, you can guess that фотографировать means to take a photo. Анализировать to analyze something. Тестировать to test. Игнорировать to ignore. Регистрировать to register. Программировать to program something. Рекомендовать to recommend. Командовать to command. И организовать to organize. So these words are very easily recognized by among foreign students who know English, German, French, Spanish, Italian, or maybe other European languages. Okay, I will read all these verbs one more time. So, рисовать, танцевать, путешествовать, советовать, чувствовать, участвовать, завидовать, пробовать, бронировать, фотографировать, анализировать, тестировать, игнорировать, регистрировать, программировать, командовать, рекомендовать, организовать. So, as you see, all these verbs have suffixes ova and yeva. Yeva, it's not so popular, but we can meet here. It's танцевать. We can meet with yeva quite seldom, but we can. And what's important, all these verbs have a first conjugation endings. It's ye group, first group. You can find this video. You can find the video about the first group on my YouTube channel. I already talked about it. So what's important, in all present tense forms, the suffix ova or yeva is replaced by u, by letter u. I wrote it on the right. So how it will be in the real life? So let's look on my examples. And the first verb that I prepared for you is the verb рисовать. Рисовать means to draw something. It has a suffix ova. What happens? How will be changed? Я рисую. I draw. So you see, suffix ova is replaced by suffix u. Я рисую. I draw. Ты рисуешь. You draw. Он, она рисует. He, she draws. Мы рисуем. We draw. Вы рисуете. You, group of people, draw. И они рисуют. They draw. So, as you see, the suffix ova that we have in infinitive is replaced by u in all forms. Forms of я, ты, он, она, мы, вы и они. But I want you to learn that this suffix remains in the past tense. So, ova changes into u only in the present tense. And regular past tense endings are added after the suffix ova, like рисовал. So, рисовать in past tense will be рисовал. And so on, and many others. Okay, and another very interesting point. If the stem suffix ova is stressed, like here, рисовать, so accent falls on a, рисовать, it means that when we change these verbs in present tense, the stress will fall on the suffix u. Рисую, ты рисуешь, он, она рисует, мы рисуем, вы рисуете, они рисуют. So again, if accent falls in infinitive on the suffix ova, it means that in the present tense, the accent also will be in the suffix, but not already in ova, but on the suffix u. Okay, let's look on other examples. Next verb is танцевать. Танцевать, to dance. If you know German language, you can guess that this Russian verb is produced from German word tanzen. Tanzen. Tanzen means to dance. So, again, the accent falls on the suffix ева. Танцевать. So, how we change in present tense? Я танцую, I dance. Ты танцуешь, you dance. Он, она танцует, he, she dances. Мы танцуем, вы танцуете, они танцуют. So everywhere the suffix u is stressed. Okay, next verb is путешествовать. Путешествовать means to travel. It's a very long and quite difficult verb. So again, путешествовать. Путешествовать. Pay attention that in this verb, the suffix ova already doesn't have an accent. So what happens? Я путешествую. Ты путешествуешь. Он, она путешествует. Мы путешествуем. Вы путешествуете. Они путешествуют. So, in the present tense, suffix u is unstressed because ova also is unstressed. It's very easy rule, so I think it will be very easy for you to remember. So, я путешествую, ты путешествуешь, он, она путешествует, he, she travels, мы путешествуем, вы путешествуете, group of people, и они путешествуют. Okay, next verb is советовать. Советовать. Советовать, to advise something. Я советую, ты советуешь, он, она советует, мы советуем, вы советуете, они советуют. So here the suffix over in infinitive is also unstressed. So that's why suffix u also is unstressed. Okay, next verb is чувствовать, to feel. Okay, about pronunciation of this verb. The spelling of this word is чувствовать, чувствовать, but pronunciation will be like чувствовать, чувствовать. So the first V, the Russians don't pronounce. It's mute sound. Чувствовать, чувствовать, to feel something. So in present tense it will be like я чувствую, ты чувствуешь, он, она чувствует, мы чувствуем, вы чувствуете, они чувствуют. So again, the infinitive of this verb has the suffix over, which is unstressed. That's why the suffix u in present tense is always is unstressed. Okay, next verb is участвовать. Участвовать. Участвовать means to participate or to take part. So, я участвую, ты участвуешь, он, она участвует, мы участвуем, вы участвуете, и они участвуют. So, the same story. Suffix over is unstressed. That's why the suffix u also is unstressed. Okay, next verb is завидовать. Завидовать, to envy. It's quite bad feeling, of course, when your friend buys, for example, a very expensive car, and you understand that you can't buy such expensive car, and you have very disgusting feeling that he's a lucky person. Why I can't have to buy such beautiful and nice car? So it's a very bad feeling. But of course, I think that such a feeling everyone can feel in his real or her life. Unfortunately, it's our human's nature. So in present tense it will be я завидую, ты завидуешь, он, она завидует, мы завидуем, вы завидуете, и они завидуют. So again, infinitive has the suffix over, which is unstressed. It means that the suffix u in present tense is also unstressed, so without accent. Okay, next verb is пробовать. Пробовать has two meanings. The first meaning is to taste, something like when you cook soup, of course you can taste it. Пробовать, пробовать soup, for example. And second meaning, try, to try something. Пробовать, пробовать. So, я пробую, ты пробуешь, он, она пробует, мы пробуем, вы пробуете, и они пробуют. So again, suffix over in infinitive is unstressed. That's why u also is unstressed. Okay. Please don't forget to ask me questions in comments if you have them. Of course, I will answer all your questions. Okay, next verb is бронировать. Бронировать means to book something. For example, when you want to book a room in the hotel, it means бронировать. Very useful and important verb if you are planning to visit Russia and you want to book some room in hotel. So, бронировать. Я бронирую, ты бронируешь, он, она бронирует, мы бронируем, вы бронируете, и они бронируют. So the suffix u in the present tense is unstressed because of unstressed suffix over in infinitive. Okay, next verb will be very easily recognized, but it's very long. Фотографировать. Фотографировать. It means to take a photo. Фотографировать. So, я фотографирую, ты фотографируешь, он, она фотографирует. Sorry, on она I forgot to make an accent. Accent falls on и. Фотографирует. Он, она фотографирует. Мы фотографируем. Вы фотографируете, и они фотографируют. Okay. Next verb is анализировать. Анализировать, to analyze. Я анализирую. Ты анализируешь. Он, она анализирует. Мы анализируем. Вы анализируете, и они анализируют. Quite easy. So again, the suffix over in infinitive is unstressed. That's why the suffix u in the present tense is always unstressed. Okay, next verb is тестировать. Тестировать. To test something. Я тестирую. Ты тестируешь. Он, она тестирует. Мы тестируем. Вы тестируете. И они тестируют. Okay, don't worry. After my lesson will be over, of course you can watch it one more time, because of course it's very difficult to remember all these verbs immediately. Of course you can rewatch it after and to write the verbs that you need. So next verb is игнорировать. Игнорировать means to ignore. So я игнорирую. Ты игнорируешь. Он, она игнорирует. Мы игнорируем. Вы игнорируете. Они игнорируют. Они игнорируют. So again, in infinitive the suffix over is unstressed. That's why the suffix u in the present tense also is unstressed. So next verb, also very useful. You can use it in the airport when you travel. So this verb is регистрировать. To register or to check in. Регистрировать. For example, регистрировать багаж. To register your baggage. Регистрировать багаж. So, я регистрирую. Ты регистрируешь. Он, она регистрирует. Мы регистрируем. Вы регистрируете. И они регистрируют. Next verb is программировать. To program. So, я программирую. Okay. Oh, sorry. It's mistake. Here, accent falls not on U, of course. Accent falls on the same letter that in infinitive. So, я программирую. So, accent falls on E. Я программирую. Ты программируешь. Он, она программирует. It's a mistake. Sorry. I didn't notice this before. Мы программируем, вы программируете, и они программируют. So everywhere here in the table, the accent should be fall on the letter E. The same letter that in infinitive. Программировать. Я программирую, ты программируешь, он, она программирует, мы программируем, вы программируете, и они программируют. So it's my mistake. Please forgive me for this. Okay, next verb is командовать. To command. Я командую. Ты командуешь. Он, она командует. Мы командуем. Вы командуете. И они командуют. So again, командовать. The infinitive has an unstressed suffix over without accent. That's why the suffix u in the present tense is also without accent. Next verb, very easy to recognize, is рекомендовать. Рекомендовать, to recommend. Я рекомендую. Ты рекомендуешь. Он, она рекомендует. Мы рекомендуем. Вы рекомендуете. И они рекомендуют. So here in the present tense, the suffix u is stressed. So it has accent because the infinitive рекомендовать has a stressed suffix over. So over has an accent. That's why u is also with accent. Рекомендую. Рекомендовать. Okay. And the last verb for today is организовать. Организовать. To organize something. Very important very important verb, and of course when a person can organize something, it's a very good quality, I think. So организовать, to organize. So я организую. Ты организуешь. Он, она организует. Мы организуем. Вы организуете. И они организуют. So everywhere in the present tense, the suffix u has an accent because the suffix over in infinitive организовать also has an accent. So as you see, these irregular verbs are not very difficult. I hope that you agree with me. If you want, you can find other examples of Russian verbs with the suffix over or eva and show me in comments how you change them in the present tense. It will be a very good practice for me, and also it will show me how you understood this material. Please, if you liked my lesson and you found it useful and you enjoyed it, please put a like to this video and write me something in comments. You really help me to promote my YouTube channel. Also, if you want, you can make some donation to support my YouTube channel. Of course, it's not obligatory, it only depends on your wish, but thank you in advance if you decide to do it. So Thank you for attention. Большое вам спасибо. See you next time. До встречи.